The Handshoe mouse helps with significantly reducing pain in your shoulders and hands when you're using the mouse and keyboard all day. As you can see, it's actually made in the shape of a hand and it tilts out like your wrist normally does. Let me go ahead and demonstrate it down here on my keyboard platform. So as you can see, I'm gonna get as close as I can with my tripod being in the way. Work with me, guys, I appreciate you. Here we go. So as much natural as possible. My arm is just kind of tilted out like your arm normally is when you're just normal, instead of like this with the regular mouse, which puts a lot of strain on that wrist, arm, and elbow, and that is something we want to reduce. This is a really good tool and helps me to reduce the pain in my shoulders and my wrists as I'm using the mouse and keyboard all day at work. I use the wrist rest with it. This extends the length of my keyboard tray here. And what I do, you just have to adjust things for what's best for you. So I pull it back as much as possible so that my hands on the mouse and my elbow is as far back as possible on my armrest to reduce that strain in your shoulders that you'll get otherwise. So everybody's different. Just do what's best to reduce pain. The main goal is to reduce pain and disability when you're working or using the mouse and keyboard with whatever you're doing. So it has a right and left clicker. As you can see, I'm using my left hand with this mouse. I use my right and my left hand. I've taught myself to be ambidextrous so that I can evenly distribute the use of the mouse and keyboard with both hands. And this does come in a right and a left mouse. I like the simplicity. It just has the 3 buttons here, so you just have your regular right and left clicker, and then you have your scrolling button in the middle here. So real simple. You're not gonna just accidentally click on one of those buttons. You don't know what it does, and oh my gosh, what did I do? It went back like 5 pages from where I was at on the computer. Forget that. I like the simplicity of this. And as with most mice these days, it has the laser on the bottom there so that when you're moving it around, it reduces strain. Unlike that ball, if you guys remember, we used to have in mice that really added a lot of pain, strain, and things we didn't need. When we got the laser, that got rid of all that inconvenience. So praise God for that. The best way really to reduce pain is to just switch your mice throughout the day. I have a lot of different mice. I've done a lot of different videos on the different mice that I use, the different keyboards, and different positionings that I use to reduce that strain as I'm using the mouse and keyboard all day for work. If you see my video on when I originally got fibromyalgia, you'll see I almost retired on disability retirement at age 37. I'm a little bit older than that now, going strong, working all the time, and doing my business because I have learned to manage my pain with all the activity that I do. And I praise God for that. He's my healer, and He's given me the wisdom that I can pass on to you so that if you deal with fibromyalgia, arthritis, any other type of muscle pain and disabilities that cause so many chronic issues, you can use some of the, or all of the advice that I give. You use it at your own risk. I'm not a medical professional at all, just giving you information from the trial and error I've used to be able to get to where I'm at. Praying that this helps you to meet your goals, to continue working and doing whatever you need to do without that pain and disability caused by fibromyalgia. And I'm pretty confident that the Handshoe mouse is going to be a good solution for that. God bless you.